Hi everyone, I'm your Sainath, Business Laws faculty, and today I'm here with you to explain two important concepts of Companies Act 2013. And those concepts are nothing but one is government company and the second one is foreign company. Okay, let's see the definition of government company and foreign company which is given in our material. So question number 11, write about government company. So first of all, see the definition which is given for government company in section 2 clause 45. Government company means any company. Government company means any company. Any company means it may be public company or it may be private company, whichever company it may be. So government company means any company not less than 51% of paid up share capital. So not less than 51% of paid up share capital means greater than or equal to 51% of total share capital. So not less than 51% of paid up share capital means greater than or equal to 51% of total share capital. So it is held either individually by central government or combinedly by one or more state governments or combinedly by central government and state government. Okay, then such type of company will be called as government company. Let's analyze the definition. So there is a company called as A Limited. There is a company called as A Limited. Now, central government is holding 60% of total share capital. Now my question is, can I call this A Limited as a government company? Yes, you can call this A Limited as a government company. Next one. State government is holding 60% in this A Limited. Not central government. Now state government is holding 60% of total capital in A Limited. Can I call this A Limited as government company? Yes. Now, two state governments combinedly holding 60% of total share capital in A Limited. Can I call this A Limited as government company? Yes. Now, central government plus state government combinedly holding 60% of total share capital in A Limited. Can I call this A Limited as government company? Yes. So, A Limited will become government company if more than or equal to 51% of total capital is held by central government or one or more state government or central government along with one or more state governments. So total combined holding, if the total combined holding is greater than or equal to 51% of total capital, then that company will be considered as government company. So this is the meaning of the point which is given in the definition. Next one. This section includes nothing but government company includes a company. Government company includes a company which is subsidiary company of such a government company. So what is the meaning of this point? Now, A Limited is a government company. A Limited is a government company by virtue of shareholdings by government. Now, A Limited is having a subsidiary. Say for example, X Limited. So X Limited is the subsidiary of A Limited, which is a government company. Now, what is the status of X Limited? X Limited will also be considered as government company. So any company which is subsidiary to a government company will also be called as a government company. Now, to become government company, so there are 2 points. You can satisfy any one of the point. There is no issue. You can satisfy any one of the point and you will become a government company if you satisfied any one of the point. So what is the first point? So direct holding by government. How much holding government need to have? Government need to have at least 51%, that is greater than or equal to 51% of total share capital. And what is the second point? So without government holding, a company can become a government company when it is subsidiary to a government company. So if X Limited is subsidiary to a government company, then X Limited will become a government company even though there is no direct investment from government in that company. Next one. For the purposes of this clause, the paid up share capital shall be construed as total voting power where shares with differential voting rights have been issued. So first of all, what is meant by differential voting power rights? Say for example, there are certain shares and those shares carries voting power like this. 1 share is equal to 1 vote. 1 share is equal to 1 vote. So this is the voting pattern of each and every share. Now say what type of shares they are. They are normal shares. They are normal shares with normal voting power. Okay. Now I want to dilute the ownership. So for this purpose, I can issue shares with differential voting power. So in differential voting power shares, the value will be like this. 10 shares is equal to 1 vote. So actually, if it is normal share, 10 shares must be equal to 10 votes. But these are not normal shares. These are shares with differential rights. So in this case, the voting power will be very less. So like this. So 10 shares is equal to 1 vote, 10 shares is equal to 2 votes, 10 shares is equal to 5 votes. So this type of shares are called as equity shares with differential voting power. Okay. When a company is having these type of shares, nothing but shares with normal voting power as well as shares with differential voting power. So when a company is having both this type of shares, then we need to take total voting power instead of total share capital. That means central government or one or more state governments or central government along with one or more state government, if government hold at least 51% of total voting power, then that company will become a government company. So what I did here, I just replaced total voting power. So I just kept total voting power in the place of total share capital. But this is very advanced point and which is not so important from examination point of view. So this is all about a government company. So once again, I'm repeating entire concept. Please listen it carefully because we need to answer some concept questions which are specially designed in our material. Okay. So now I want to call A Limited as a government company. What eligibility criteria it need to meet? So central government or one or more state governments or central government plus one or more state governments combinedly holds more than or equal to, that means at least 51% of total paid up capital, or if the company is having normal shares as well as differential voting power shares, then we need to substitute total paid up capital with total voting power. Okay, when central government or one or more state governments or central government along with one or more state governments are combinedly holding at least 51% of total paid up capital or total voting power in any company, then that company will become government company. So this is the first way to become a government company. There is one more way. What is that one more way? Now, no government is holding capital or voting power in this company. Now, how this company will become a government company even without holding from government? Yes, it is possible. It will become a government company when it acts as subsidiary to a government company. So any normal company which is subsidiary to a government company will also be treated as government company. Now let's answer the concept questions for CRD. So these are the unique questions which you can find only in Masterminds material. Okay, let's start our concept questions. First one, state the type of the company in the following cases. So here we need to identify whether it is a government company or non-government company. That's it. So no need to do anything extra. Just identify whether it is a government company or not. So case 1. More than or equal to 51% of voting power is held by all governments combinedly. Second one, more than 50% of voting power held by a government company. So what happens if a government company holds more than 50%? Then automatically other company will become subsidiary and this government company will become holding. Okay. So this is the first condition to be fulfilled in order to become a government company. This is alternative condition to become a government company. So there are two ways you can become government company. In either of the way, there is no issue. Okay, first case, government is holding at least 51%, but it is not a subsidiary to any government company. So what is the type of company? Yes, it is a government company. So both the conditions need not be satisfied. Only one condition need to be satisfied in order to become government company. So here also, here this condition is not satisfied, but here the condition is satisfied. Yes, it is a government company. Here both the conditions are not satisfied. When both the conditions are not satisfied, then it is not a government company. Okay. Any one of the condition must be satisfied in order to call it as a government company. If both are not satisfied, then it is not a government company. Next question, next concept question. Government of AP, government of TS, nothing but Andhra Pradesh government and Telangana government hold 40% and 20%. So combinedly, what the percentage? 60%, which is more than 51, respectively in ABC Limited. Can ABC Limited be called as government company? Yes. ABC Limited will be called as government company. Next one, government of AP and BHL. BHL is government company. Okay, holds 40% and 20% capital respectively in ABC Limited. Can ABC Limited be called as government company? Answer is no. Sir, why, sir? Because government holding is 40% only. Sir, we need to add this 20% now. No. We need to add government holding only, not government company holding. See first condition. What is the first condition? We need to consider the holding made by central government, one or more state government, and partly by central government and partly by one or more state government. Here there is no government company. So we need to consider the holding of government only, whether it may be central government or state government. So the total government holding is 40% only, which is less than 51%. So first condition is not satisfied. Okay. There is no issue. We can go through second condition. So what is the second condition? It must be a subsidiary to a government company. In order to call any company as subsidiary, more than 50% of capital must be held by other company. So in this case, how much holding is made by BHL? Only 20%, which is less than 50%. That's why we can't call ABC Limited as subsidiary to BHL. So here this company is not subsidiary to a government company. Second condition is also failed. Both conditions fail. Now say, can I call this ABC Limited as government company? Answer is no. ABC Limited is not a government company because it does not satisfy any of the condition which is given for government company definition. Okay. The question is not yet over. Let's continue the question. What would be your answer? What would be your answer if BHL holds 60% instead of 20%? So if it holds 60% instead of 20%, then definitely ABC Limited will become subsidiary to BHL. So what happens when ABC Limited is a subsidiary to a government company? Then ABC Limited will also be called as government company. Yes, our answer would get changed when there is 60% instead of 20%. Next, we even provided practical questions for classroom discussion as well as self-practice. Okay, in this video, I am going to explain the practical question which is given for classroom discussion. Now, we need to practice based on this self-practice question. So this is your part. You can practice on your own, but I will explain classroom discussion question. So that is question number 8. Narendra Motors Limited is a government company. Yes. Narendra Motors Limited is a government company. Next one. Shah Auto Private Limited is a private company. Shah Auto Private Limited is a private company having share capital of 10 crores in the form of 10 lakh shares of 100 each. Okay. Total number of shares is 10 lakhs. Next one. Narendra Motors Limited is holding 5,000 shares. So total is 1 lakh shares. In that 1 lakh shares, what is the percentage of holding of government company, that is Narendra Motors Limited? 5 lakhs 5,000. 5 lakhs 5,000. So 1 minute. It is 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs and 5 lakhs 5,000. Okay. How much percent it was? 50.5%, which means more than 50%. So what happens when one company is holding more than 50% of total shares in another company? Then the first company, that is Narendra Motors Limited, will be called as holding. So this will be called as holding company. And what about Shaw Auto Private Limited? It is subsidiary company. In simple words, here Shah Auto Private Limited is a subsidiary to a government company. It is a subsidiary to a government company. Now, what is the status of Shah Auto Private Limited? It is also a government company according to the second condition. Next one, Narendra Motors Limited is holding 5,05,000 shares in Shah Auto Private Limited. Yeah, this is completed. Next one, Shah Auto Private Limited claimed the status of government company. Advised as legal advisor whether Shah Auto Private Limited is a government company under the Provisions of Companies Act 2013. Just we need to say whether it is a government company or not. Yes, it is satisfying second condition. That is, any company which is subsidiary to a government company is also a government company. It is satisfying that condition. So that is the reason why we can call this Shah Auto Private Limited as government company. Sir, it is a private company now. Yes, private company. Government company means any company. Any company means it may be private or it may be public. So here, let's see analysis. In the instant case, Shah Auto Private Limited is a subsidiary company of Narendra Motors. So why it is subsidiary company? Because Narendra Motors is holding 50.5%, which is more than 50%. So that is the reason why Shah Auto Private Limited is a subsidiary company. Because Narendra Motors Limited is holding more than 1/2 of the total voting power in Shah Auto Private Limited. Further, a subsidiary company of a government company is also termed as government company. Hence, Shah Auto Private Limited being subsidiary of Narendra Motors Limited will also be considered as government company. Next one, conclusion. By applying above provisions to the given case, we can conclude that Shah Auto Private Limited is a government company. Next, and we are having self-practice questions also. So this is the question. So one question, and there is one more question which is added with a reference, that is or. So there are two questions. So we need to answer these two questions, the two on your own way. So these questions are not going to be discussed in class, but you can easily answer these questions by the lecture you listen and by the concept questions you learn. So you can easily answer this type of questions which are given in self-practice. Next one, write about foreign company. So what is meant by foreign company? The definition of foreign company is provided in section 2 clause 42. So foreign company means what? Foreign company means any company or body corporate. Any company or body corporate. Sir, company means a company which is incorporated under Companies Act or any other company law, that is Companies Act 1956. So then what about body corporate? Body corporate is nothing but person having artificial status. So any person which is called as artificial person will be referred as body corporate. Company, artificial person, so it is a body corporate. LLP, artificial person, so it is also a body corporate. So foreign company means not only a company, it may be a body corporate also. So it means any company or body corporate incorporated outside India. Sir, outside India means at any place outside India, maybe in Pakistan or US or UK or Russia or Malaysia, whatever it may be. If a company got incorporated outside India, then there is a scope to call that company as a foreign company. Okay. So it is a company or body corporate which is incorporated outside India, but it is having place of business in India. It is having place of business in India, whether by itself or through agent. It can do business by itself or through agent, or it can do business either physically or through electronic mode. It can do business either physically or through electronic mode, or it can conduct any business activity in India in any other manner. In simple words, you must have business in India. That's it. So if you are doing business in India, whether directly or indirectly, whether physically or through in electronic mode, or you are carrying any business activity in any other manner, whatever it may be, if you are having some business relation with India, then your company will be called as foreign company. Okay, let's understand this concept with the help of an example. ABC Inc. Inc stands for incorporation. So ABC Inc. This is the company which is incorporated in USA, United States of America. Okay. Now, this company want to do business with India. So it is having place of business in India. Business in India. Now say, can I call this ABC Incorporation as foreign company? Yes, you can call ABC Incorporation as foreign company. Why, sir? Why we are calling ABC Incorporation as a foreign company? So here ABC Incorporation is a foreign company because it is incorporated outside India, that is in USA, and it is having business relation with India. So that is the reason why we are calling ABC Incorporation as a foreign company. Okay, sir. Then how this ABC Incorporation can do business in India? It can do business directly, or it can do business through agent by giving franchise rights. By giving franchise right, it can do business in India, like what KFC is doing. So KFC appointed an agent in India to do business, and it made a franchise agreement with that agent. Now, who is ambassador for KFC in India means this agent only. Now, can I call this KFC as a foreign company? Yes, a KFC is a foreign company. Actually, it is incorporated in USA, but it is having business in India in indirect way, not in direct way. It is doing business through agent, that is indirectly. So we can call KFC as foreign company, or it may establish its own branches. Then also we will call KFC as foreign company. Okay, next one, sir. Then what about electronic form of business? So whatever we discussed till now is nothing but physical form of doing business. But now I want to do business in electronic form, like Alibaba. Like Alibaba, I want to do business through electronic mode. So Alibaba, it is a company which is incorporated in China, but it is doing business in India through electronic mode, through its website called as Alibaba.com. Now say, can I call this Alibaba company as a foreign company? Yes, it is a foreign company because it is incorporated outside India and it is having business relation with India, not physically, but in electronic mode. Okay, in order to call any company as foreign company, it must be incorporated not in India, it must be incorporated outside India. And second one, it must have some business relation in India, either directly or indirectly, either physically or electronically or in any other manner. Okay, let's see these concept questions so that we can get a complete clarity on this concept. So first one, state the type of the company in the following cases. Case 1, it is incorporated outside India. Company is incorporated outside India but doing business in India. Can I call that company as foreign company? Yes, it is a foreign company. Next one, company is incorporated outside India but it is doing business outside India. It does not have any business relation with India. Can I call that company as foreign company? No, it is not a foreign company. It is not a foreign company. Why? In order to call it as foreign company, it must have business relation with India, either directly or indirectly, either physically or through electronically or in any other manner. Sir, then what is the name of this company which is doing business outside India and which is incorporated outside India? This type of companies are called as companies incorporated outside India. So that is the name. There is no other name for this. So these are the companies which are incorporated outside India. Company incorporated outside India. That is the name we should give for that type of companies. But if it is having business relation in India, then we will call this company as foreign company, not as companies incorporated outside India. Okay, next one. Now, the company is incorporated in India and doing business in India. So both are in India only. What type of company? It is a domestic company, not foreign company. It is a domestic company. And last one, very important one. It is incorporated in India but doing business outside India. Incorporation is in India but business outside India. What type of company? It is a domestic company. Sir, foreign company? No, it is not a foreign company. Because in order to call it as foreign company, incorporation must be done outside India, but here it is in India. And business must be in within India, but here outside India. So this company does not satisfy the definition of foreign company. That's why this is not a foreign company, this is a domestic company. Next one. ABC Limited is a company incorporated in India and doing business in China. So it is incorporated in India and doing business in China. Can it be called as foreign company? No, it is a domestic company. Next one. ABC Incorporation is a company incorporated in China and it appoints XYZ Limited in India to do business on its behalf. Okay, no issue. It is doing business in India. That is sufficient. Can ABC Incorporation be called as foreign company? Yes. ABC Incorporation is a company incorporated in China, okay, and it is doing e-commerce business in India without having any physical establishment. Can ABC Incorporation be called as foreign company? Yes. Doing business is important, whether it is electronically or in physical mode, it is not important. So here, this company will be called as foreign company. So that is the importance of this concept questions. So with the help of concept questions, we will get complete clarity about the concept. So now we are getting complete clarity about foreign company as well as government company just because of this type of concept questions, which we will find only in Masterminds material. Not only concept questions, we prepared practical questions like that only. So with the help of practical questions, you can get complete conceptual clarity on the topic and you will get some application oriented knowledge also. Okay, by this, I'm putting an end to this topic. Bye.